Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field in Park River, North Dakota, celebrating 100 years of Legion baseball here in 2025. And we have reached the final game here of the day. And this is another winner's bracket game as Thompson advanced into the championship game coming up tomorrow. That's going to be the, I believe, the third game of the day. Third game of the day. We'll have the loser out games, then we'll have the winner's bracket game, and then another elimination game coming up tomorrow. But our final game of the day here in the winner's bracket, it will be LaMoure, as they were winners over Renville County yesterday. And the host team for this year's tournament and the home team in this game, the Park River Pirates, as they defeated Washburn 12-0 to get in and advance to this winner's bracket game. Again, the winner will take on Thompson, and the loser will drop down into the elimination bracket and play Langdon in the first game tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Coming up, we have a complete bracket breakdown of this year's tournament. We've got a bracket breakdown coming up right after the break. It's the 2025 North Dakota Class B Legion State Baseball Tournament from Park River, North Dakota at yourliveevent.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
At Park River Dental, with offices in Park River and Langdon, Doctors Nick Beneda and Brian Larson are excited to give you the smile you deserve. Our staff is committed to make sure your smile will last as long as time. Call 701-284-6131. Visit parkriverddental.com or see us on Facebook. Beautiful smiles begin here.
American Legion Post 147 welcomes you to Park River. Meet you at the Legion. There's daily meat specials at the American Legion Post 147 throughout the tournament. You'll enjoy the live tournament coverage, great food, air conditioning, cold drinks at American Legion Post 147 Park River. Meet you at the Legion. Good luck, teams, from the American Legion Post 147, and welcome to the Park River American Legion Post.
At Polar Communications, we're more than just a local business. We're part of the community we serve. We deliver essential communication services, create jobs, provide scholarships and grants, and support initiatives that make our home a better place to live. Our success isn't just about amazing technology. It's about incredible people. Our roots are here in the heartland, and our commitment is unwavering, because we believe that a better experience starts with the community we love.
Welcome back to Park River, North Dakota, and yourliveevent.com, offering you two amazing views. Of course, the main camera right behind home plate and our center field camera, where you can catch the action from the outfield looking in. And right now it's time for our bracket breakdown, brought to you by the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and in Nelson County. How did we get to this point? In the first round, Thompson defeated Langdon. It was the LAW Rattlers over Kamloops. It was Renville County defeating LaMoure, and then Park River beating Washburn. That set up the losers bracket today. It was Langdon defeating Kamloops and Renville County in a close one, defeating Washburn, eliminating them from the tournament. In the latest game, it was Thompson with a huge win, another 5-inning win for Thompson to get into the championship game. And the final game of the day, it'll be LaMoure going up against the Park River Pirates, sporting the black and gold today. They were clad in the red, white, and blue uniforms yesterday and sporting the black and gold uniforms today. And they will take on LaMoure, and the winner will play Thompson in the third game coming up tomorrow right here at North Star Co-op Field here in Park River, Minnesota. That is your bracket breakdown. Your bracket breakdown brought to you by the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and in Nelson counties. Coming up at our pregame show, we've got our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups, our pregame interviews, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Next at yourliveevent.com.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. With school just around the corner, let LaMoure Drugstore help you check off your supply list. And don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams and go LaMoure Babe Ruth.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back in the pregame show. It's a Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. I'm talking with LaMoure head coach J.R. Theolgis. Coach, congratulations on the win yesterday. A nice win over Renville County, and you're in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get a win at the state tournament, you'll take it. Might not have been the prettiest win in the season, but we found a way to get 4 hits in that last inning, and it turned out to be the game winner.
Speaking of hitting, you got some production from the top of the batting order, and when you get to this point in the season, that's kind of what you want, right?
Yeah, the top of the order is typically your leaders on every team, and they just got to sit the table, and hopefully the bottom part can find a hole in the infield or outfield and drive them in.
Seems like the defense responded too for you in the right times for during the game.
Yeah, we've been pretty solid all year defensively, and on this turf you get a true hop in the infield, so there can't be many excuses here getting a bad hop and such.
Yeah, a nice pitching performance too yesterday.
Yeah, Owen gave us what we needed, and then Colby came in and shut it down. So hopefully we can get another performance like that today.
Yeah, speaking of pitching, starting pitching today, who are you going to go with, and what are you expecting from them?
We're going to go with Mason Morgan. He's been one of our better pitchers all year. So you get to this point, and you got to leave it all out on the field and go with what you got.
Coach, thanks. Congrats to the win yesterday. Best of luck here tonight.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, we're back after this. It's the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews at yourliveevent.com.
Forms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
American Legion Post 147 welcomes you to Park River. Meet you at the Legion. There's daily meat specials at the American Legion Post 147 throughout the tournament. You'll enjoy the live tournament coverage, great food, air conditioning, cold drinks at American Legion Post 147 Park River. Meet you at the Legion. Good luck, teams, from the American Legion Post 147, and welcome to the Park River American Legion Post.
All right, welcome back at yourliveevent.com. It's continuing here in our pregame show at the Dakota Heritage Bank. Pregame interview, talking with Brandon Page with Washburn and the loser out round here against Renville County. And Coach, talk about the game again. All right, welcome back in the pregame show. It's the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interview, talking with Park River head coach Brett Allenbell. Coach, a nice win over Washburn to get into the winners bracket round here today.
Oh, absolutely. That's, if you would have asked me, that's how we could draw it up. That's exactly how we would have done it. Sticks were hot, pounding the zone with strikes, and just great defense. So yeah, that was nice to see.
I'm glad you mentioned that defense too, because I think it was in the top of the first inning. They got a couple of guys on. They had a guy on at second, and there was a grounder to shortstop, and you guys went and wanted to go for the lead runner, and you were able to get him, and that was huge.
So we've talked about that play with many different people actually over the last night and into today, and that just speaks to the talent level of Jackson. Also the IQ. He indicated that he thought the runner wasn't getting a very good lead in secondary, and moments before that pitch, we had actually told him to take the out on the right side. Well, he had the instinct to go back to his left, and footwork was phenomenal, and threw a dart to the third baseman for a tag out. That was probably the defensive play of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, that, and then couple of batters later or something like that, your catcher throws out a runner at second base, and bing bang boom, the inning's over.
Absolutely, to ride that momentum on the defensive side was huge.
Yeah, and you talked about hitting, and in the postseason, it seems like when hitting is contagious. I've heard that all throughout the years that I've broadcasting, and it seemed like that was the case again last night.
Yeah, and that's the hope. I mean, we put in the time to be good, great hitters, and to hit to all parts of the baseball diamond. We've done everything today the same that we did yesterday in terms of batting practice and whatnot. And there's some superstition involved in that. But this is a group of guys that if they get hot with their sticks, it's another added element of talent that we'll have. And we'll always rest our hat on pitching and defense, but to be able to come into a game or into the tournament, finish the season out with hot batting, that would be great.
Speaking of pitching, an outstanding performance by Noah. We had the chance to talk to him after the game yesterday. Who do you go with today, and what are you kind of expecting from them?
We're going to give the ball to Tucker. Tucker Amdahl is going to throw for us today. We feel like we're in a situation where This is a very, very important game, and LaMoure's super aggressive on the bases, and Tucker does a good job of not only giving he doesn't give free passes and walks, pitches to contact and finds strikeouts when he can. And then he also holds runners well when they're on. So, we're going to go with Tucker, and we feel good about that.
Coach, appreciate it. Congrats on the win yesterday. Best of luck here tonight.
Thank you very much for everything you guys are doing. Appreciate it.
All right, that is Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interview on the pregame show at yourliveevent.com.
Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field here in Park River as we're getting set for the final game of the day here at yourliveevent.com. John Michael with you with the play-by-play here of game number 4 as it's going to be LaMoure. Winners over Renville County yesterday taking on the Park River Pirates. Park River with the win yesterday, 12-0 over Washburn. Time now for the starting lineups. Your starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, great quality products. Grow our own. CrystalSugar.com. You can find them on the internet that way. Your starting lineups. First off, let's go to the visiting team on the scoreboard. LaMoure post number 19 batting first. Leading off and playing left field is going to be Gunnar Thielges. Batting second. And playing second base will be Blaze Isaacson. Batting third and playing shortstop will be Colby Thielges. Batting fourth and playing center field is Owen Lesko, batting fifth. And pitching today, getting the ball for head coach J.R. Thielges is going to be Mason Warkin, batting sixth. And catching is Logan Potts, batting seventh. And playing third base is Easton Thielges. DH is Jake Kramer. He bats eighth. And batting in the number 9 spot is going to be Jaron Reagan. He'll play first base. And the DH for LaMoure is going to be DHing for right fielder Russell Exner. So for LaMoure, it'll be Gunnar Thielges, Blaze Isaacson, and Colby Thielges, Owen Lesko, Mason Warkin, and Logan Potts, Easton Thielges, Jake Kramer, and Jaron Reagan. The LaMoure post number 19, head coached by J.R. Thielges. And with their win yesterday, now 20-10 on the regular season. 20-10 on the regular season for LaMoure post number 19 as they pick up a win yesterday over Renville County. Continuing with the starting lineups. Your starting lineups again brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Again, live the sweet life. You can check them out on the web at crystalsugar.com. And for Park River post number 147, batting first and playing second base will be James Larson. Batting second and playing center field will be Jake Solsing. Batting third and pitching tonight for the Pirates will be Tucker Amdahl. Batting fourth and catching will be Carter Troftgruben. Batting fifth And playing first base will be Jamison Arovic, batting 6th. And DHing is going to be Trace Anderson. He'll be DHing for the third baseman, Isaac Porter, batting 7th. And playing left field. He was a pitcher last night. He's going to be playing left field tonight. That's going to be Noah Trofgruben. Batting 8th and playing right field is Torin Beneda. And batting 9th and playing shortstop is Jackson Omdahl, who made that outstanding defensive play yesterday against Washburn in the top half of the first inning, throwing out a runner at third on a routine grounder to short. So it's Larson, Solsing, Omdahl, Carter, Trofgruben, Arovic, Anderson, Noah Trofgruben, Beneda, and Omdahl. Your batting order for Park River. Again, Park River Post number 147 with their win yesterday. They improve to 18-9 on the regular season. So again, the winner of this game, for their efforts, they get Thompson tomorrow in the third game of the day, and that'll be in the winners bracket. Both teams will come in with no losses in the tournament. The loser of this game will drop down into the elimination bracket and play Langdon in the first game of the day at 10:30. We will have all 4 games at your live event coming up tomorrow as well. We had all 4 games yesterday, all 4 today. We'll have all 4 tomorrow, and then the 2 on Monday, and if needed, the second championship game on Tuesday, and that would be at 1:30 on Tuesday afternoon. That is if needed. That is the second championship game. So we've got the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews in. We've got the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups in. And we are just about ready to get underway here with game number 4. Game number 4 here between Park River and LaMoure here. And again, the winner advances into the winners bracket, and the loser of this game will play the first game tomorrow at 10:30, and they will take on Langdon. And again, that'll be the first game of the day tomorrow. Tomorrow's second game will be Renville County against the Linton Ashley Wishick Rattlers, the LAW Rattlers. That'll be the second game tomorrow. Third game, that'll be Thompson against the winner of this game. And then the fourth game, that will be the winner of the 2 elimination bracket games. That'll be the fourth game of the day. And then the 2 games on Monday. And then again, as mentioned, if needed, if we need one, we would be here at 1:30 on Tuesday for a second championship game should an opponent need to be beaten twice as far as that goes. Again, that is bracket breakdown. We've covered just about everything here before we get into tonight's play. Starting lineups being announced right now. We'll be back with the start of tonight's game. It's LaMoure against Park River at the 2025 Class B North Dakota State Legion Baseball Tournament at yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Say goodbye to discomfort and say hello to reaching your full potential. At Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness, our diverse team of experts has your back in any phase of life. From the warm, friendly greeting to connecting with your therapist, Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness is the backbone of your health. High-quality care with a personal touch. Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness.
Park River is a friendly community surrounded by some of the best agricultural land in the world. Lush fields of potatoes, sugar beets, small grains, edible beans, sunflowers, canola, corn, and soybeans are visible for many miles. Park River is proud of its agricultural-based heritage and the many businesses supporting the industry. Health and technology-based businesses are also prominent in Park River. cityofparkriver.com. Welcome to Park River, North Dakota.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. With school just around the corner, let LaMoure Drugstore help you check off your supply list. And don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams and go LaMoure Babe Ruth.
The City of Park River and Park River American Legion Post 147 welcome you to Park River for the state tournament. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the fellowship and friendship. Enjoy the community. Visit the parks and area businesses. The Park River businesses and community welcomes you to Park River. Let's have some fun and play ball in Park River.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Welcome back to North Star Co-op Field here in Park River, North Dakota. It's a North Dakota Class B Legion State Baseball Tournament here in Park River, North Dakota. Of course, you can catch all of the action of the Class A tournament in Castleton also at your live event. A lot of great baseball being played there as well. And again, we are wrapping up day number 2 with the fourth game of the day, as it's going to be Park River going up against LaMoure. And again, Park River is the home team. So let's set up the defensive lineup for you in the outfield from left to right. And left is going to be Noah Tropfgruben, and in center is Jake Solsing, and right field is Torrin Beneda. In the infield at third base is Isaac Porter. At shortstop, Jackson Amdahl. At second is James Larson. At first is Jamison Arovic. And your battery behind the plate is Carter Tropfgruben. He'll be catching today, calling the game today. And on the hill is going to be Tucker Amdahl. He'll be the pitcher for Park River. Again, clad in their black and gold uniforms today. Again, they were sporting their red, white, and blue uniforms, white uniforms with a red, white, and blue theme on it, and the trim numbers and that type thing. Again, into their black, or their gold uniforms with the black numbers, and white pants, and the black hats with the P on the front, the letter P on the front, the Park River Pirates. Again, LaMoure going from their green tops and gray pants to the white uniforms, white pinstripes, and those trimmed the green pinstripes with the green numbering, and the green lettering, and the green batting helmets. We are about ready to get underway as the first hitter up here for LaMoure. Post number 19 is going to be Gunnar Thielges. And again, he's playing left field, and he steps in for the first pitch of the game. First pitch of the game. And this game getting underway at 5:14 p.m. Starting up the game here, the pitch on the inside here. 2 balls and no strikes to count, so 5:14 is a time of the first pitch. Tucker Amdahl, 2-0, now 3-0, falling behind 3-0 to the leadoff batter here for LaMoure. Again, post number 19, winning their 20th game yesterday in the season. Got it across for a strike and battling back in the count, trying to anyway. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Still a hitter's count for Theelgis. That one swung on. It goes right up the middle. It's gloved there by the second baseman. The throw to first in time for the out. 4-3 put out. And the first out recorded here in the top half of inning number 1. That's going to bring up Blaze Isaacson playing second for J.R. Theelgis, who's manning the third base coaching box right in front of the LaMoure bench. Isaacson, he'll hit from the right side, and the first pitch in from Amdahl. Cross for a strike. Right down the middle. No balls, 1 strike to count here. 1 out here, top of the first. Amdahl with a windup of the pitch. Almost the same location, but a little bit lower that time. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Isaacson. Amdahl curved that one in, across, got it across for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now to Isaacson. Colby Theelgis is in the on-deck circle here for LaMoure. That one swung on, popped up high in the air, and foul in foul territory down the first base side rather. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes count here. Again, we're in the top half of the first, just underway here in Park River. And that pitch hit him, so a hit batsman, our first hit batsman right off the get-go here. And Isaacson is aboard. That is going to bring up Colby Theelgis. And he'll step in with a runner on and 1 out here, top half of the first inning. Amdahl pitching from the stretch now with a runner on. First pitch, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes to count to Colby Theelgis. Amdahl with pitch from the stretch, that one inside. 2 balls and no strikes to count now to Theelgis. Again, Owen Lesko is in the on-deck circle here for LaMoure. Amdahl sets, and a pitch inside. 3-0. Again, a runner on at first in Blaze Isaacson, who was hit by a pitch in the previous at-bat. 3-0 count, a hitter's count here to Colby Theelgis. The pitch from Amdahl. And ball 4, and that will put runners on at first and at second base. So LaMoure was something cooking here in the top half of the first inning. Owen Lesko playing center field today. He will bat now with 2 on and 1 out. Amdahl from the stretch of the pitch in, curveball in, just missed. A little bit high that time. 1 ball, no strikes to count to Owen Lesko and Mason Workin, the starting pitcher here today for LaMoure in the on-deck circle. Amdahl's pitch. Got it across for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Owen Lesko. Pitcher eyeing second base. Coming in with a pitch. Curveball. Missed. No, got it across for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now to Lesko. Again, 2 on here for LaMoure. 1 out here in the inning. Amdahl checking the runner at second. The pitch in. That one swung on, fouled off. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes to count to Owen Lesko here for LaMoure. Again, Mason Workin in the on-deck circle for post number 19. Amdahl's pitch up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count now. That's pitch number 20 here in the top of the first here for Tucker Amdahl. Looking in now. Gets the sign, checks the runner over at second now. And with a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's going to get past, but the count now goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count now to Owen Lesko. 1 down here in the inning. Again, Isaacson on at second. Colby Theelgis on at first. Lesko awaits the pitch from Amdahl. Curveball swung on, fouled back. Count's going to remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here. Stepping back into the batter's box is Lesko. Amdahl gets the sign, checks the runner over at second. Pitch in, 2-2. That one popped up high in the air into right field, and no one's calling for it, and it's going to drop. I don't think anybody called for that one. Everyone was kind of looking at everybody else to see who was going to get that one. I don't think anyone called for it. By then it was too late as it drops. So bases loaded for Mason Workin, the number 5 hitter in the LaMoure batting order. And post number 19's got something cooking here, top of the first. Curveball up high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Again, LaMoure looking to put something up on the board early here against Park River. Amdahl's pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch number 24 of this inning for Tucker Amdahl for post number 147. Winds and fires. And got it across for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. Again, just 1 down in the inning as Gunnar Thiel just grounded out to second for the lone out of the game. There hasn't been an out since then. Pitch inside now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Mason Workin. And Logan Potts in the on-deck circle. Amdahl's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down now. Big-time strikeouts. That makes it 2 down here in the inning. And that is going to bring up, that is indeed going to bring up Logan Potts, the number 6 hitter. Again, bases loaded here for LaMoure. Tucker Amdahl about ready to deliver pitch 28. Does. A curveball gets away and not far enough for the third base runner, the runner on third, Blaze Isaacson, to try and score. So 1 ball and no strikes to count here. 2 down here in the inning. Again, bases loaded. Isaacson's on at third. Colby Thiel just on at second. And Owen Lesko on at first. And at the plate is Logan Potts, trying to trying to push a run across here for post number 19 here at the top of the first. That one swung on, hit into right, and it's going to be a glove there for out number 3. So no runs on a couple of hits and 3 left. We played a half inning here in Park River. The home team coming up to bat next at yourliveevent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Welcome back to North Star Co-op Field here in Park River, North Dakota. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1. And LaMoure, post number 19, made things interesting. Top of the first, they loaded up the bases and then failed to get anybody across. So they leave 3 base runners at the top of the first. That is going to bring up Park River now. It's going to be James Larson, Jake Solsing, and Tucker Amdahl. Mason Workin, the pitcher. The pitch outside. First pitch outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Working second pitch in. That one swung on, and that's going to drop for a base hit. And misplayed, and a big-time turn by Larson, but he's going to hang there at first base. And he'll be in with a leadoff single. First hit of the game, brought to you by Hometown Healthcare in Park River. From clinic and hospital care to specialty services like gastroenterology and infusion, they got you covered. Call 701-284-7500 to schedule an appointment today. That's their First Care Health Center first hit of the game for Park River. A 1-0 count to the second batter here, Jake Solsing, with a runner on at first. Again, working the pitcher here for LaMoure, pitching from the stretch with a runner on now. Swung on and lifted up high in the air, foul. That's going to hit the ceiling right above us. Brady, I know you would have made the catch had it gone through the roof here. I have no doubt. 2 balls and a strike now to Solsing. Pitch missed there. 3 balls and a strike down to Solsing. Again, on at first is James Larson. He had an infield single. Working from the stretch. The pitch. Ball 4 and 2 on. 2 aboard here now for Park River here in the bottom of the first inning. Base on balls. Tucker Amdahl, the pitcher now. It's going to be a pitcher versus pitcher matchup here in the bottom half of the first inning. See if we had, did we have that? Yeah, we had that in the top of the inning too. Mason Workin saw Amdahl on the mound. Now Amdahl sees Workin on the mound. So Amdahl stands in with 2 on, squares to bunt, pulls back. That goes across for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to count to Tucker Amdahl. Again, 2 runners on here for the Park River Pirates. Bottom half of inning number 1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. No score here in the ball game. Squaring to bunt once again, pulling back once again. That time the pitch outside. Ball 1 now, 1-1 the count to Tucker Amdahl. 1 ball and 1 strike to Amdahl. Working. Again, pitching from the stretch, checks the runner at second, looking over there and coming in with the pitch, squaring to bunt. It goes up in the air and behind the plate, and that's going to be strike 2, so that'll be a ball and 2 strikes now to Tucker Amdahl. Squared to bunt the last couple of times on the last couple of pitches. Now the umpire waiting for the ball to be retrieved, and now we're going to go back to it here. Ball and 2 strikes to Tucker Amdahl. Working, looking at the runner at second, the pitch in. That one swung away, fouled off. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count remains 1-2. And Tucker Amdahl, third hitter of the inning. Again, the first 2 reached. 1 in a single, 1 via base on balls. Working now goes to the glove, looks at the runner at second now. The pitch in. And missed with that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now, the count to Tucker Amdahl. Amazing view from our center field cam this time around. Again, we're in a winner's bracket game here in Park River, North Dakota. And that one fouled off. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count to Tucker Amdahl. Again, 2 on here for Park River. Mason Workin trying to get somebody out here. The ball is going to get through for a base hit. Amdahl sends the runner at second. From second, he scores. It's 1-0 Park River. And sliding into third is Jake Solsing. So Tucker Amdahl with an RBI single, and the Pirates take an early 1-0 lead here over LaMoure. So Carter Tropgruben now. So speed on the base paths on first. Again, Solsing on at third. Second base is open. Now Carter Tropgruben at the plate here for the Pirates. Squaring to bunt. Pulls back, and the Amdahl was off at the pitch, and he's easily up at second now. First base is open. Again, Troftgruben with runners at second and third. The pitch in. That one fouled off of the screen here on the first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to the catcher for post number 147. Workin's pitch. Up high that time. Ball 2, 2-1 now the count to Troftgruben. Jamison Erovic waiting on deck. Workin's pitch. Foul back again. And now the count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to Carter Troftgruben. Mason Workin pitching from the stretch. 2-2 pitch in. Got him. So Troftgruben caught looking at strike 3. That's 1 out here in the inning, and that is going to bring up Jamison Erovic. Coming up with the runners on at second and third, and his team leading 1-0 here in this winners bracket game. First pitch in for a strike. Workin coming in. 0-1. Now no balls and 2 strikes to count. No balls, 2 strikes to count. 2 strikes to count here to Jamison Erovic. Pitch from Workin, and pitch goes outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count here to Jamison Erovic. Pitch outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Erovic. In the on-deck circle, designated hitter Trace Anderson here for post number 147. Workin's pitch. Just outside, 3-2 now, full count, a full count. Another full count brought to you by the Chris Bowen Nodak Insurance Company, your agent with the answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Workin's full count pitch, swung on and missed. So a strikeout swinging, 2 back-to-back strikeouts now for Workin. And again, it's a 1-0 Park River lead over LaMoure here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's going to bring up the designated hitter and Trace Anderson, number 6 hitter in the batting order for the Pirates. Again, they have sent 6 batters up. They've pushed one run across, run on a couple of hits here in this inning. Workin's pitch outside and stopped nicely there by the catcher, Logan Potts, who's behind the plate here for LaMoure here in this game. This one swung on, lifted up high in the air, playable over at first base. Underneath it, making the catch is Jaron Reagan. So an F3 on the putout. So 1 run on 2 hits and 2 left on. We have played 1 complete here in Park River. Park River with the lead over LaMoure, 1-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at yourliveevent.com.
At Park River Dental, with offices in Park River and Langdon, doctors Nick Beneda and Brian Larson are excited to give you the smile you deserve. Our staff is committed to make sure your smile will last as long as time. Call 701-284-6131. Visit parkriverddental.com or see us on Facebook. Beautiful smiles begin here.
American Legion Post 147 welcomes you to Park River. Meet you at the Legion. There's daily meat specials at the American Legion Post 147 throughout the tournament. You'll enjoy the live tournament coverage, great food, air conditioning, cold drinks at American Legion Post 147 Park River. Meet you at the Legion. Good luck, teams, from the American Legion Post 147, and welcome to the Park River American Legion Post.
All right, welcome back to the North Star Co-op Field as we head to the top half of inning number 2. And the bottom third of the order coming up here for LaMoure, post number 19. It'll be Easton Theologist along with Jake Kramer and Jaron Reagan. Tucker Amdahl with pitch number 30 right there. And pitch number 31 on the way here for the pitcher here for Park River. Pitch inside now. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Easton Thielges. Again, he's playing third base here for LaMoure. Amdahl's pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now to the leadoff hitter here in the top half of inning number 2. Again, a 1-0 Park River lead over LaMoure. That swung on and fouled off. Count is going to remain at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here to Easton Thielges for LaMoure. In the on-deck circle is the designated hitter, Jake Kramer. Amdahl out of the full windup at a pitch. That one fouled straight back that time. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count to Thielges for post number 19. Amdahl out of the full windup at a pitch. The curveball missed, just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes count here to Thielges. Leadoff hitter here in the top half of the second. The pitch and hit him. Okay, that now they're not going to say that it hit him, and J.R. Thielges is going to have a word about that with the home plate umpire. So the count stays at 2-2 to Easton Thielges and Tucker Amdahl. The pitch across here. That's ball 4, and the leadoff runner, the leadoff hitter is aboard, this time by base on balls. That's going to bring up Jake Kramer, the designated hitter. Again, with the runner on here in a 1-0 Park River lead here in the top half of inning number 2. Kramer steps up for the first time tonight here to face Tucker Amdahl. The pitch, curveball, got it across for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to count here to Kramer. DHing, hitting in the number 8 spot here in the LaMoure batting order. Amdahl pitching from the stretch with the runner on at first. Swung on that one, grounded on to short, to second, to first, and a double play. The old time 6-4-3. So Thielges is a raise 6-4, and Kramer is a 4-3 put out. So a double play pulled out by the Park River infield. Jaron Reagan now coming up with 2 down. Hitting from the left-hand side, Amdahl with a pitch. That is pitch number 40 for Tucker Amdahl for Park River. 0-1 count. Just missed with that one. Now 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Jaron Reagan. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes now. 2 down here in the inning. Inning was started with a walk by Easton Thielges, and then Jake Kramer hit into that double play in the following at-bat. Amdahl's pitch outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to Jaron Reagan, the number 9 hitter in the LaMoure batting order. That one swung on, fouled off in the LaMoure dugout. The guy's kind of ducking for cover over there as the ball went over in that direction. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And Tucker Amdahl from the full windup. That one swung on, fouled off. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to Jared Reagan, number 9 hitter in the LaMoure batting order. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Backwards K, and we got 3 up and 3 down. That means no runs, no hits, no errors, and no 1 left. 1.5 in the books. 1-0 Park River over LaMoure. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, yourliveevent.com.
Polar Communications. We're more than just a local business. We're part of the community we serve. We deliver essential communication services, create jobs, provide scholarships and grants, and support initiatives that make our home a better place to live. Our success isn't just about amazing technology, it's about incredible people. Our roots are here in the heartland, and our commitment is unwavering, because we believe that a better experience starts with the community we love.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. With school just around the corner, let LaMoure Drugstore help you check out your supply list. And don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams and go LaMoure Babe Ruth.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field. The bottom third of the order here for Park River to face Mason Warkin. It's Noah Troffgruben leading it off. Check swing, and 1 ball, 1 strike to count to the left fielder here for post number 147. Here in the bottom of the second, and again a 1-0 lead for the guys in gold and black. Pitch outside, 2 balls and a strike now. Pitch number 31 for Mason Warkin. And the pitch just missed the plate by inches. 3 balls and a strike now. Hitters count for Troffgruben. That one swung on, and a base hit right up the middle. So that is the third hit of the game here for Park River. And it's going to be Torrin Beneda to hit now for the Pirates. Number 8 hitter in the Pirate batting order, facing Mason Warkin here for the first time here this evening with a runner on. Warkin from the stretch, a bunt down the third base side. Fielded cleanly, and the put out is 5-3. The runner advances up to second. So 5-3 put out by LaMoure in the field. That's the first out of the inning. That is going to bring up Jackson Amdahl, the shortstop, number 9 hitter in the batting order. And standing in the on-deck circle is James Larson. First pitch from Warkin to Amdahl is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to count here to the number 9 hitter in the Pirate batting order. Warkin's pitch swung on. This one hit right to short, and they throw over to first in time for out number 2, and advancing over to third is Noah Troffgruben. So a 6-3 put out by LaMoure. Top of the order, James Larson. He's got a base hit, and he's scored the only run of the baseball game. Coming up with a runner on at third and 2 down. Warkin's pitch. Ooh, he thought about swinging at it, held off, and 1 ball, no strike to count. Thought about swinging at that one. Held off. 1-0 count here. Warkin with the pitch. This one swung on. Kind of a check swing, and that one grounded to second, and that's going to be a 4-3 put out. So after a leadoff single, the LaMoure retires the next 3, so no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. And we have played 2 complete here in Park River. Your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 1-0 Park River over LaMoure at yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field. Top of the order for LaMoure here in the top of the third. It's Gunnar Thielgis along with Blaze Isaacson and Colby Thielgis. A 1-0 Park River lead here in this winner's bracket game. Tucker Ramdahl with the pitch. Swung on and hit into foul territory here, first base side. Now count goes 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. To the top of the order, and Gunnar Thiel he grounded out to second back in the first inning. This one swung on, this one in fair territory, drifting over, making the catch at first base there is Jamison Arovic. So an F3. And that is out number 1. And that will bring up Blaze Isaacson for LaMoure. He was hit by a pitch, advanced to third, and was stranded there back in the first. Swung on, goes right to short. The quick throw over to second, and just like that, 2 up, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down here for LaMoure. It's going to bring up the number 3 hitter in the order, Colby Thielgis. He singled and was left stranded back in the first inning. That's the inning that they left 3 on. They had 3 on and 1 out, and couldn't put a runner across. Missed with a curve. 1 ball, no strike to count to Colby Thielgis. Tucker Ramdahl with a pitch. Swung on, lifted up into the air here, center field, drifting over and making the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. 2.5 of the books. 1-0 Park River over LaMoure at yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Real good Northeast North Dakota. Welcome to Park River. With businesses, recreation, parks, organizations, churches, education, and more, Park River, North Dakota welcomes you. Visit, make Park River your home. Come anytime, come often. There's something for everyone in Park River, North Dakota.
All right, Jake Solsing leading it off here for the Pirates here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 the count here. Again, Mason Workin on the hill for LaMoure. The pitch outside gets away from the catcher. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Jake Solsing, who reached on a walk and was left stranded at third back of the first inning. Lone inning that... the only inning that there was a run scored in this game. Park River pushing one across. Working into the windup of the pitch. And got it across. 3 balls and a strike now. Still a hitter's count for Solsing. Workin's pitch. Low, ball 4. And Solsing will reach on a walk. That is going to bring up Tucker Ramdahl. Singled in his last at-bat, was left stranded at second. Coming up with a runner on, nobody out here in the third. His team leading 1-0. Again, a winner's bracket game. The winner of this game will play Thompson tomorrow. The loser will play Langdon in the very first game tomorrow morning. Pitch there from Workin. And that misses the strike zone. 1 ball, no strikes to count here to Tucker Ramdahl. Working, sets, and a pitch. Curveball, and that hit, well, they're going to say it hit him. At first, I thought they were going to say it hit off the end of the bat, but they're going to say it hit Ramdahl, so he'll go off to first. Now, J.R. Thielgis is going to come out, and he gets a hit batter, and a while back, same type of thing happened, and His batter was not awarded a hit by pitch. At any rate, runner on at first and at second. Carter Troftgruben will come up now. He's struck out looking back in inning number 1. Squares the bunt, pulls back, pitch outside, ball 1, 1-0 the count here to the catcher here for post number 147. Working, sets, and a pitch. Squaring the bunt, pulling back once again. This time the pitch crossed for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to count here to Carter Troftgruben. Working, sets, looks to run at second. Now the pitch, a swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count on pitch number 48 from Troftgruben. Now the home plate umpire going out and checking out it's talking with the pitcher for LaMoure. Mason working. Catchers are always fine. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Workin. Missed there. 2 balls, 2 strikes account here. 2 balls, 2 strikes account to Carter Troftgruben. On the on-deck circles, Jamison Arovic. Mason Workin pitching from the stretch with runners on. The pitch in. This one swung on, lifted up high in the air here, left field. Now drifting, now into center, was blown into center field and making the catch there. And making the put out is Owen Lesko in center for LaMoure. So 1 down in the inning, and again that'll bring up Jason Arovic. Runners on at first and second. Again, 1 down here. We are in the bottom of the third. Park River with a 1-0 lead here over LaMoure. And the ball gets away, and a potential play, and not quite time enough to get a throw down over to third. So the runners advance up a base. So on at third now, Jake Solsing. On at second is Tucker Amdahl. So a sharp base hit is going to score 1, potentially 2. Again, Arovic at the plate. Workin's pitch outside. 2 balls and no strikes to count. Again, runners on at second and third here for the Pirates. They lead 1-0. Workin's pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Fouled off here on the first base side. 2 balls and 1 strike to count to the first baseman here for the Pirates. Workin into the windup of the pitch. That one way inside, and Arovic ducked out of the way and got out of the way of it. 3 balls and a strike now. A hitter's count to Arovic. Here's a pitch from Workin. Ball 4. That will load up the bases. Bases loaded for Trace Anderson, the designated hitter. He popped out to first base back in the first inning in his lone at bat. And now a mound visit. Visit over to the mound, and the Pirates heading over to the third base coaching area and visiting with head coach Brett Amdahl. And we get a short break here as, again, it is a 1-0 game. We are in the bottom half of inning number 3. Lone run of the game scored in the bottom of the first. Both teams have had opportunities to score more than that, as LaMoure had bases loaded in the top half of the first inning and was failed to get a run across. So a 1-0 score here is a mound visit by one of the coaches for LaMoure. And we're going to break huddle here, and we're going to stay the way we're at. One out. And again, at the plate, Trace Anderson with the bases loaded here for post number 147. Pitch swung on, popped up high in the air, playable, And folks need to call. Yep, now finally the catcher calling everyone off, saying, I got it. And he did. Catcher for Logan Potts making the put out there. Now 2 down in the inning. Still bases loaded. That is going to bring up Noah Truffgruben. Singled in his last at bat. He was left stranded at third in the second inning. Coming up with the bases loaded. First pitch in for a strike. No balls. 1 strike to count here to Noah Truffgruben. Warkin's pitch. Outside, gets away, and the runners are going to have to stay with the bases loaded. You can't really, no opportunity to advance a base because you got a guy on third, and he's not, ball didn't get anywhere near far enough from home plate for the third base runner to advance. 1-1 count to Truffgruben. 2 down in the inning. Here, a 1-0 ball game. Warkin's pitch. This one swung on a high bouncer to second, to throw to first in time for the out, and the rally is over. Say retire the side, so no runs and no hits as they leave 3, and we go to the top of the 4th. 1-0 Park River over LaMoure at yourliveevent.com.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. With school just around the corner, let LaMoure Drugstore help you check out your supply list. And don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams, and go LaMoure Babe Ruth. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to North Star Co-op Field here at yourliveevent.com. We go to the top half of inning number 4. Still a 1-0 ball game. Run scored in the bottom of the first. That is the lone run that has come across here in this game between LaMoure post number 19 and Park River post number 147 here in the 2025 North Dakota Class B Legion State Baseball Tournament. Again, the final game of the day today. This is a winner's bracket game. The winner will play Thompson tomorrow. It's Tucker Amdahl's first pitch in for called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to count here to Owen Lesko leading it off here for LaMoure here in the top of the 4th. The pitch, this one swung on, fouled off. And the count quickly goes down to no balls and 2 strikes to count to Lesko as he singled and was left stranded in that inning where LaMoure left the bases loaded. Didn't get a run across. Amdahl's pitch. This one fouled off. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Tucker Amdahl, the starter here for post number 147. Head coach Brett Amdahl getting the call to start pitching tonight. This one, that's going to be a base hit for Lesko. His second hit of the game. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And it's going to be Mason Warkin who will come up. He struck out back in the first inning. Second time now against Tucker Amdahl. Coming up with a runner on now here in the top of the 4th. Amdahl pitching from the stretch with a runner on here. First pitch inside. 1 ball, no strikes to count. To Warkin. Again, struck out back in the first inning. Amdahl pitch. Swing and a miss, and the throw down to second, and not able to get the run on time, so Lesko swipes a bag, and he's on at second with the stolen base. So Owen Lesko in potential scoring position on a base hit here. by Mason Workin. Pitcher versus pitcher here in the fourth inning. Now, Amdahl steps off. Now back on. Goes to the glove. Does Amdahl. The pitch in. Swung on down the first base side. Base hit. And the runner is being held at third base. So Lesko, again, held at third, but back-to-back singles here and a stolen base. And we have runners at the corners here. And coming up here is Logan Potts, who flew out to right field. Now a courtesy runner. Joey Potts will run. Joey's going to run for Mason Work, and Logan Potts at the plate. Swing and a miss by Logan Potts. Joey Potts over at first base, courtesy running for Mason Workin. And Logan Potts at the plate with runners at the corners. Here's LaMoure trying to tie this game up. Trailing 1-0 here. We're in the top half of the fourth on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. No one down. Tucker Amdahl trying to pitch his team out of a potential jam here. Steps off now, fakes back over toward first, and the runner gets back, that being Joey Potts. 1-1 count. Amdahl with pitch. This one hit right back up the middle and stopped at second in the bag, and double play. A run scores. A run does come across an Owen Lesko, and we're tied at 1 apiece, but a double play, second double play pulled off by Park River in the field. Before unassisted, and then 4-3 for out number 2. So out 1, out 2, now quickly 2 outs in the inning. But the run does score, so we are tied at 1 apiece. Easton Thiel just now, as he walked and was forced out at second in his lone at bat. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes account, so LaMoure ties this one at 1 apiece here. Tucker Amdahl with the pitch. This one lifted up high in the air here. Left field. Troftgruber drifts over and makes the catch for out number 3. But a run scores, a 1 run on a couple of hits, and then no one left as we go to the bottom of the fourth. 1-1 score between LaMoure and Park River at yourliveevent.com.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Welcome back to North Star Co-op Field. First pitch to the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the fourth, Torrin Beneda, is a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes to count. This one swung on, a slow roller down to third base side, scooping it up, throwing over to first, and safe. Beneda beats it out. So some speed on the base pass here, as it's going to be an infield single for Torrin Beneda. That is going to bring up Jackson Amdahl, the number 9 hitter for Park River, as he grounded out too short in his last at bat. 0 for 1 on the evening, coming up with a runner on. Nobody out here in the 4th. 1-0 the count quickly to Jackson Amdahl. Mason Workin pitching from the stretch with a runner on. The pitch in. High in the strike zone now. 2 balls and no strikes account here to Jackson Amdahl. Here for the Park River post number 147. This one swung on. This one's going to be a blooper. That's going to be a base hit. Went over the head of the third baseman's going to drop for a hit. I don't even think it cleared the infield. It was just up so high in the air, and it stayed up there so long that by the time that it came down, Amdahl was already on first. So runners on at first and second, nobody out. Top of the order, James Larson now. And 1 ball, no strikes account to Larson. Again, grounded to second in his last at bat. Singled and scored the Pirates' lone run back in the first inning. Bunts, and that one goes foul. So the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 3 hits for LaMoure. 1 run and 5 hits for post number 147. Larson sets now, bunts down the third base side, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes account on pitch number 67 for Mason Workin. In a winner's bracket game here. As the winner gets Thompson in game 3 tomorrow. The loser will play right away again tomorrow morning at 10:30. This one, the bunt goes down, and the throw, and no play is made, and everybody's safe. An infield single for Larson on the bunt. Put it down perfectly, and Workin looked at third, couldn't make the play there. And by the time he turned to make the play at first, Larson had already crossed. So bases loaded, nobody out, and it's going to be Jake Solsing here for Park River. Fouled off, no balls and 1 strike to count. So the first 3 batters getting aboard by a single for Park River, and they got the bases loaded, nobody out. Workin's pitch, high in the strike zone. Here's Solsing trying to push across another run here for the Pirates, and that goes across for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count now. 1 and 2 the count to Solsing here in the 4th. Mason Workin about to deliver pitch number 72. That's inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes a count now. 2 and 2 the count. Nobody out. Bases full of Pirates. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So a strikeout recorded by Workin. And that's going to bring up Tucker Amdahl. He was hit by a pitch in his last at bat, singled, and was left stranded back in the first inning. And he's got the lone RBI for the Pirates here tonight. Coming up with the bases full here in the 4th. Pitch up high, ball 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes count. Pitch number 75 for Mason Workin, about to be delivered right here. On the 1-0. Fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Tucker Amdahl. Again on at third, Torrin Beneda on at second, Jackson Amdahl on at first, James Larson. Workin's pitch. Just caught the corner, I should say. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. Again, just 1 down here in the inning. Tucker Amdahl. Workin bringing the pitch in. He just missed, trying to get that same location on the outside part of the plate, missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes account now to Tucker Amdahl. Workin's pitch. Swung on, lifted up high in the air, and it's going to drift foul. Got a couple of white jerseys drifting over there trying to make a play in foul territory, and it just went over the fence on the first base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Pitch number 79 for Mason Workin about to be delivered here to Amdahl. And a pitch. Swung on, fouled again up to the first base side, and got some youngsters that are going to get there. There's 3 of them there. Got it. They'll bring that one back. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled over into the same area. And I think those same 3 are going to run after that one again. And they are. Oh, no, there's a bunch more that are running after the foul ball over in that area. 2-2 pitch here from Workin to Tucker Amdahl. The pitch. Swung on, that one lifted up high in the air. That's going to be playable in right field, and the play is made tagging at third. And the no play at the plate. There was a throw, but no play at the plate. And that is going to score a run as Beneda comes across the score, and it is 2-1 Park River. As going down to third now is going to be Jackson Amdahl. Going down to second is Larson on the throw. So a sacrifice to right field by Tucker Amdahl, his second RBI of the game. Carter Tropgruben at the plate now, and it is a 2-1 Pirate lead over LaMoure. We're in the bottom half of the 4th inning here at North Star Co-op Field here in Park River, North Dakota. The pitch in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Tropgruben, and struck out looking in the first inning, flew out to center in his second at-bat. 0 for 2, and coming up with runners on at second and third. That pitch low in the strike zone. 2 balls and a strike now to Tropgruben. Pitch number 85 from Mason Workin to be delivered right here, right now. And just missed outside with that one. 3-1 now. A hitter's count for Carter Tropgruben. Again, runners on at second and third. And a pitch from Workin. This one swung on here, third base side, fielded cleanly. The throw over to first in time for out number 3, the out recorded 5-3. But the Pirates able to get a run across, a run on 3 hits. And they leave a couple. And we have played 4, and it's 2-1. Park River over LaMoure at yourliveevent.com.
American Legion Post 147 welcomes you to Park River. Meet you at the Legion. There's daily meat specials at the American Legion Post 147 throughout the tournament. You'll enjoy the live tournament coverage, great food, air conditioning, cold drinks at American Legion Post 147 Park River. Meet you at the Legion. Good luck, teams, from the American Legion Post 147, and welcome to the Park River American Legion Post.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic. You don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field here in Park River. John Michael with you here. The final game of the day here at the North Dakota Class B State Legion Baseball Tournament. Gorgeous facility, gorgeous weather. We have been so lucky as far as the weather here for the first 2 days here of the State Legion Baseball Tournament, Class B anyway, in Park River. And coming up, now for LaMoure, it is going to be numbers 8, 9, and 1 in the batting order. And it's Jake Kramer that will lead it off. He hit into a double play back in the second inning. So that is his lone at bat. First pitch in for a ball, 1 ball, no strikes account to Kramer. for LaMoure. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now the count. It'll be Kramer, Reagan, and Gunnar Thiel just in the top of the order. Your three batters due up here for LaMoure. That's one fouled away here on the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes account to Kramer. Again, the 2-1 Park River lead. Pirates with a run in the bottom of the fourth inning here, and that hit the corner and strikeout for Tucker Amdahl. And again, this is his third strikeout of the evening. That is going to bring up Jaron Reagan, hitting from the left side of the plate, facing Amdahl. Pitch up high and outside, that time ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes account. That's pitch number 70 for Tucker Amdahl here for the Pirates. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Reagan. Again, in the on-deck circle is going to be Gunnar Thielges. Amdahl's pitch, that one hit right back to him, and he'll flip it over to first. A 1-3 put out. If you're scoring at home, the second out of the inning, and that is going to bring up the top of the order. And Gunnar Thielges again popped to first in the third inning and grounded to second back in the first. Popped to third in the popped out to the first in the third and grounded out to second in the first. How's that for a tongue twister? Grounder down to short, and they throw over to first in time for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We have played 4.5 here at North Star Co-op Field. Your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard: Park River 2, LaMoure 1 at yourliveevent.com.
Programs like the R&J Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music. Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the R&J Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the R&J Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the R&J Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. With school just around the corner, let LaMoure Drugstore help you check out your supply list. And don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams, and go LaMoure Babe Ruth.
Welcome back. Jevison Ervik batting here for Park River here in the bottom half of inning number 5. It'll be Ervik, Anderson, and Noah Troftgruben due up here for the Pirates. Warkin's pitch. That one is going to be fielded cleanly by the second baseman, and they throw easily over to first for out number 1. So a nice job there by Blaze Isaacson over at second to make the play and complete the putout. Trace Anderson now, the designated hitter, due up as he popped out to first in the second and popped to the catcher in the third. 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Pitch number 90 for Mason Warkin. Here's pitch number 91. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes account to Trace Anderson here for Park River. Pitch for Warkin. Now 3-0. So a hitter's count for Trace Anderson. Warkin's pitch. And a 4-pitch walk. 4-pitch walk to Anderson. And it's going to bring up Noah Troftgruben. Troftgruben grounded out to second back in his last at-bat. It does have 1 hit on the game. He singled back in the second inning and was left stranded at third. Coming up with a runner on and 1 out here in the 5th. Popped up high in the air and out of play. Just across or just over the fence here. No balls and 1 strike to count. One out here in the inning, an 0-1 count here to Noah Troffgruben. And a runner on at first, so Workin is pitching from the stretch. Pitch number 95. This one swung on the grounder to short. The flip to second, the relay to first, in time for the out. Double play. A 6-4, 4-3, a double play, and that is going to retire the Pirates. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played 5, 2-1, Pirates over LaMoure at yourliveevent.com.
The city of Park River and Park River American Legion Post 147 welcome you to Park River for the state tournament. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the fellowship and friendship. Enjoy the community. Visit the parks and area businesses. The Park River businesses and community welcomes you to Park River. Let's have some fun and play ball in Park River.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field and the Park River Dental broadcast booth. And we go to the top of the 6th. And Park River with the slim 2-1 lead here over LaMoure. In a winner's bracket game, again, the winner will play Thompson in the third game tomorrow. The loser of this game will play right away tomorrow morning at 10:30 against Langdon. So hitters 2, 3, and 4 to face Tucker Amdahl. First pitch in, cross for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count real quickly. As pitch number 75 from Amdahl about to be delivered here, and here it comes across. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls at 2 strikes to count now to Isaacson. Grounded to short back in his last at bat in the 3rd inning. And that one swung on, fouled off, so he remains alive in the at-bat at no balls and 2 strikes. Again, the leadoff hitter for LaMoure here in the 6th inning will be Isaacson, Colby Thielgis, and Owen Lesko. The pitch from Amdahl, that one fouled away. And the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Amdahl pitch number 78. That one lifted up high in the air, center field. Camping out underneath it, making the grab is Jake Solsing in center field for out number 1. And that'll bring up Colby Thielgis. Singled and was left stranded in the first, flew out to center back in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2 on the evening. Amdahl about to deliver pitch number 79. Curveball, just missed on the inside. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Amdahl's 80th pitch. That one he reached for, the grounded to 3rd, the throw to 1st. It's off the mark, and that's going to get away, and Thielgis will get into second base. To be an E5, and he'll advance on the throw over to second base, and that is going to bring up Owen Lesko. Singled in his last bat. He scored the only run for post number 19 here in the ball game. Coming up with a runner on at second. Pitch outside, ball 1. Again, Owen Lesko singled and stole a base and then scored in the 4th inning for LaMoure. Lone run of the ball game for them. Now a visit to the mound by Pirate head coach Brett Amdahl. He's going to talk with his pitcher. We'll see if there's going to be a change here as 81 pitches thrown by Tucker Amdahl here. Again, a potential trip to the winner's bracket tomorrow against Thompson. So there's a strategy involved there, whether or not you want to save your pitcher or save him, or if you want to go with him and ride it through and see if you can get through on your starter here. And they're going to intentionally walk Lesko. So that's going to bring up Mason Workin, who singled in his last at bat and was erased on a double play. 1 ball, no strikes to count. So the visit was to intentionally walk the batter, Owen Lesko. 1-0. This one popped up high in the air. And I think that went over the top of us that time. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Workin. So 2 on here. So go ahead run on at first. Tying run on at second. Pitch just outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Again, tying run on at second. Go ahead run on at first. At the plate, Mason Workin. Pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. Amdahl's pitch. Outside. No, he caught the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Mason Workin. Then 1 down here in the inning. Tucker Amdahl from the stretch. Checks the runner at second. Now here's a pitch. This one swung on, and that gets through, base hit. And they're going to hold the runner at third. They hold the runner at third, so the base is full once again for LaMoure, as it's a second hit for Mason Workin. So Logan Potts up and hit into a double play back into the 4th inning. And coming up with the bases loaded, 1 out here in the top of inning number 6. His team down by 1, but again, bases loaded here for LaMoure. Pitch in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count to Logan Potts. Amdahl. And a pitch. That one gets away, and we're going to be tied. The pitch gets away. The wild pitch is going to score a run. Thiel just comes across, and we're tied at 2 apiece. Go ahead run at third. Working on at second. And a 1-1 count to Potts. Got a wild pitch, scoring the second run for post number 19, and we're tied at 2-2. Now the runner goes, and the bunt goes foul. Runner comes in from third. So they try and push across that go-ahead run here late. Kind of what they did when they beat Renville County. They scored runs late in the game to advance to this game. Now trying to do the same to advance to the winner's bracket tomorrow. 1-2 count. Amdahl's pitch, high and inside that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Logan Potts. Again, the first base bag is open. Tucker Amdahl. And a pitch. This one swung on at short, booted, and I got the runner, and runner scores. So it's going to be a 6-3 putout, but LaMoure scores a second run, so it's going to be an RBI ground out for Logan Potts. And now LaMoure leads 3-2 as they take their first lead of the game. Amdahl's pitch in for a strike to Easton Thielgis. Going to run her on at third in Workin now. So a 3-2 lead for LaMoure. This one a grounder to short, and they throw over to first in time for out number 3. So a couple of ground outs to the shortstop, but the damage is done as LaMoure scores 2, and they leave 1, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 LaMoure over Park River at yourliveevent.com.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6 now. It's LaMoure with the lead 3-2 here in this winner's bracket game here in the North Dakota State Class B American Legion Baseball Tournament. Mason working with the pitch. This one swung on and a base hit. So that's how you get a rally started. As Torrin Beneda with his second hit of the ball game. Second hit. Now it's Jackson Amdahl, and he had a hit in his last at bat. So Beneda with a leadoff single. Mason working with the pitch here for LaMoure. Pitch outside, ball one ball, no strikes the count to Jackson Amdahl. After Amdahl, we'll go to the top of the order and James Larson. Larson's got 2 hits tonight. A pitch inside almost hit Amdahl. 2 balls, no strikes to count. As Workin continues to work here for post number 19. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Jackson Amdahl, the number 9 hitter in the Park River batting order. Workin's pitch, swung on, fouled back, and bounces out. Bounces right back to home plate. Almost bonked him in the back of the head there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to Amdahl, Jackson Amdahl. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1 out here in the inning. Beneda stays at first. That is going to bring up the top of the order in James Larson. Larson's 2 for 3 this afternoon. He's got 2 hits. 1 in the first and 1 in the 4th inning. This one swung on, first pitch swinging, lifted up high in the air, foul. Count quickly goes, no balls and 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike to count. No balls, 1 strike to count here to James Larson. Again, a runner on at first, and Torrin Beneda. Mason Workin set to deliver. Pitch, and that one foul. That was pitch number 104. 104 for Mason Workin. Again, we are in the bottom half of inning number 6. As both starting pitchers have remained here in the ball game. Pitch from Workin, called strike 3. So a backwards K and 2 quick outs, 2 back-to-back strikeouts here. And just like that, a leadoff single is a runner on at first with 2 down. And Jate Solsing is up as he has 1 official at-bat, a strikeout in the 4th. He walked in both the 1st and 3rd innings. Workin with the pitch. Swung on, hit straight away center field, and drifting over, making the catch for out number 3. So 1 left on here, no runs on 1 hit. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 LaMoure on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
At Park River Dental, with offices in Park River and Langdon, doctors Nick Beneda and Brian Larson are excited to give you the smile you deserve. Our staff is committed to make sure your smile will last as long as time. Call 701-284-6131. Visit parkriverddental.com or see us on Facebook. Beautiful smiles begin here.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field. We go to the top of the 7th, and it is a 3-2 LaMoure lead over Park River as post number 19 scoring 2 runs in the top of the 6th to take a 1-run lead. And leading it off here is they'll send hitters 8, 9, and 1 to face Tucker Amdahl. Pitch in for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to Jake Kramer. He struck out looking back of the 5th inning and grounded to second back of the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. 1-2 count to Jake Kramer, designated hitter here for post number 19. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Yes, Amdahl's pitch. This one swung on and charging at third, making the play and getting the runner put out at 5-3. So the throw made from third by Isaac Porter over to first to get the put out and out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. So post number 19 looking to maybe get an insurance run here as they lead by 1. Amdahl's pitch fouled away. That is pitch number 99. Pitch number 100 for Tucker Amdahl about to be delivered. Both pitchers are going to be over 100 pitches after this pitch right here. And that is just a little blooper over to second. The throw to first and 2 up, 2 down here for LaMoure here in the 7th. And that is pitch number 100. So both pitchers over 100 pitches here on this, or will be over 100 pitches on this next pitch, as it'll be Gunnar Thielges to bat here for LaMoure. 0 for 3 in the afternoon. Pitch up high and the strike zone, ball 1, 1-0 the count to the leadoff hitter for post number 19. 3-2, LaMoure with the lead. The pitch in, that one high in the strike zone as well. 2 balls and no strikes count. Again, pitch number 102 for Tucker Amdahl. Again, that one up a little bit too high in the strike zone as well. Now 3-0 count, hitters count to Thielges. That one across for a strike. Now it's 3-1. 2 down here in the inning. We're in the top of the 7th. Park River has work to do as they trail by 1. Pitch across now, 3-2, full count. Full count brought to you by the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company. Your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. 3-2 pitch. Low ball 4. And getting aboard is Gunnar Thielges. Again, that would be an insurance run for LaMoure in post number 19. That is going to bring up Blaze Isaacson. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning, left stranded, then grounded to short in the 3rd, flew out to center in the 6th. Officially 0 for 2 on the evening. Coming up with a runner on here in the 7th and 2 down. Again, 3-2 LaMoure over Park River here in this winner's bracket game. Tucker Amdahl, pitch number 108. So he's passed Mason Workin as far as pitch count goes. He has 108, Workin with 106. Amdahl's pitch number 109 on the way and swung on. That one fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. Again, 2 down here in the inning. We are in the top of the 7th. And the Pirates, they'd love to get out of this inning, get back up to the plate and try and win this thing in the bottom of the 7th as they trail 3-2. LaMoure with the lead. Amdahl's about set to deliver pitch number 110. And does. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. To Isaacson, Blaze Isaacson. Coming up with a runner on here. 2-2 pitch here from Amdahl. It'll be pitch number 111. That one swung on, lifted up high in the air, and out of play on the first base side. And we'll do it again, and 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Pitch number 111 for Tucker Amdahl. See if he can try to induce a ground ball here and get the Pirates out of the inning here in the 7th. LaMoure, of course, would like to extend the inning a little bit more. Count is full count. Full count brought to you by Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Full count pitch. The 3-2 pitch here, Tucker Amdahl. Swung on. This one's going to be in between. That's going to be in the gap. That's a base hit. 1 run is going to score as coming across is going to be Gunnar Theolgis, and a double for Isaacson, and it is a 4-2 ball game. So an insurance run for post number 19 here in the 7th. An RBI double for Blaze Isaacson. And Tucker Amdahl, the pitch count of 113. Unless he can get a batter out with 1 pitch. This one deep. And that goes over the head of center, and another run's going to score. Chuck it across second and dig it in for third. It's a triple as Isaacson comes across. And all of a sudden, post 19 is now taking a 5-2 lead here over Park River. And an RBI triple for Colby Theolgis, and this inning is not over, and this is all happening now with 2 down in the inning. The last 2 hits occurring with 2 down. That's going to bring up Owen Lesko. Walked and scored in that 2-run 6. 2 runs in the 6th inning for post number 19. 2 runs here in the 7th. Amdahl, big cut, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. That's pitch number 116. So some work to be done by post number 147 in the bottom of the inning here as they trail by 3. Amdahl's pitch. This one lifted up high in the air, foul. Count remains 0-2. That's pitch number 117. Of course, he's going to be allowed to finish the at-bat here. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. And that is the 3rd out of the inning, but not after LaMoure has scored 2. They scored 2 and 2 hits and no errors, and there was 1 left on. So we played 6.5. It's 5-2 LaMoure over Park River on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at yourliveevent.com.
American Legion Post 147 welcomes you to Park River. Meet you at the Legion. There's daily meat specials at the American Legion Post 147 throughout the tournament. You'll enjoy the live tournament coverage, great food, air conditioning, cold drinks at American Legion Post 147 Park River. Meet you at the Legion. Good luck, teams, from the American Legion Post 147, and welcome to the Park River American Legion Post.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field. Some work to be done by post number 147. They trailed by 3, 5-2. As they trailed by 3. Again, a reminder that make sure you meet up at the Park River Legion for specials the rest of the week, as they'll have them for the State Legion tournament. 1 ball, no strikes account here. 5-2 your score, bottom of the 7th, as Park River with some work to be done as they gave up 2 runs in the 6th inning and 2 runs in the 7th, as LaMoure has come back here to take a 5-2 lead. Trailed 1-0 after 1, tied the game in the top of the 4th, and Park River took the lead back 2-1, and then, as mentioned, 2 runs in the 6th and 7th innings. This one is hit out to right, and that is going to be a snag for out number 1. 1 out here And that is Carter Troffgruben that will come up to hit now for post number 147. Again, pitch number 111 here for Mason Workin. One ball, no strikes the count. Again, 111. And here's pitch number 112. Missed there, low for a ball. Two balls and no strikes the count now. That was pitch number 112, excuse me. Here's 113. And that one missed as well. 3 balls and no strikes the count. Hitter's count here for Troffgruben. Pitch here from Workin. That's outside ball 4 for pitch walk. And they a runner on here, and that's what Park River needs. They need runners on. And we're going to get a courtesy runner. Courtesy runner on at first. That's number 5. And that's Connor Bernhoff. Courtesy running at first, and is Jamison Urbick hitting here now for post number 147. The pitch, caught the inside corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count here. Bottom of the 7th inning, 5-2 LaMoure with the lead over Park River. This one swung on, fouled away, and it's now no balls and 2 strikes to count. And 1 down here in the inning. There's a runner on, is the courtesy runner, Connor Bernhoff, is running for Troffgruben. Again, Urbick on at the plate here. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Mason Workin trying to close this thing out. Pitch count getting up there. And the 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. That's pitch number 117 for Mason Workin. Sets, checks the runner at second. Pitch in, that one fouled off. That's pitch number 118. So each pitcher has thrown 118 pitches here in the ball game. Tucker Amdahl 118 through his 7 innings of work. 118 through 7 innings, or 6+ innings of work for Mason Workin. Strike 3. So a strikeout there for Workin. And one more batter, one more out here as Park River down to the final out. Oh, that 119, so he can. Now they're going to double check the pitch count here. So they're going to stay there with the starter as 119, so he'll be able to face one more batter, even though he's going to go over the allotted number of pitches. He is going to stick with the pitcher. He will not be able to go beyond this if there is a rally that happens here for the Pirates. So it's pitch number 120, called strike. No balls and 1 strike to count. 2 down in the inning. We're at the bottom of the 7th. 5-2 LaMoure. And Workin with the pitch outside now. That's pitch number 121. 121 pitches thrown by Mason Workin here this evening. 1-1 count. 2-1 now to Trace Anderson, the designated hitter. Runner on at second here. The pitch from Workin outside. 3 balls and a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, he will not be able to face another batter past this one. He was able to face this batter because he was 1 below the allotted pitch count. So we will get a new pitcher after this at bat. Strike 2 is pitch number 124. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count pitch. Chris Bowen, Nodak Insurance Company, full count pitch. Your agent with answers at Grand Forks and Nelson County. Working with the full count pitch. Strike 3, and that's the ball game. LaMoure with the win, and they advance now into the winner's bracket as they defeat Park River 5-2. Park River will now go to the elimination bracket. They'll play the first game tomorrow morning at 10:30 against Langdon. Back with our post game right after this at yourliveevent.com.
At Polar Communications, we're more than just a local business. We're part of the community we serve. We deliver essential communication services, create jobs, provide scholarships and grants, and support initiatives that make our home a better place to live. Our success isn't just about amazing technology, it's about incredible people. Our roots are here in the heartland, and our commitment is unwavering because we believe that a better experience starts with the community we love.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. With school just around the corner, let LaMoure Drugstore help you check out your supply list. And don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams and go LaMoure Babe Ruth.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field here in Park River, where LaMoure, post number 19, wins their 21st game of the season, and they advance now into the winner's bracket. They will take on Thompson in the third game tomorrow as they defeat the Park River Pirates by a score of 5-2. Late inning runs once again as Park River, they will drop down into the elimination bracket. They'll take on Langdon in the very first game tomorrow. Time now for some awards, some post-game awards, your connection of the game. And let's see, we are going to give that to Kobe Thielgis, a triple in the seventh inning, and double in the seventh inning for Blaze Isaacson. Again, we're going to give that to Thielgis, I think, as far as the connection of the game. Connection of the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect, halsteadtel.com. The play of the game, and we're going to give this one to, I will also give this one here to LaMoure, as they were able to turn a double play. And that was in the fifth inning, as it was a 2-1 lead, and they were able to turn a double play on a ground out by Noah Tropfgruben, as they were able to pull out the 6-4-3 double play. Thielgis to Isaacson to Jaron Reagan. That the play of the game. Your play of the game brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-463-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Again, play of the game for LaMoure when they pulled off the double play in the fourth inning that helped them stay in this one. And again, a connection of the game. We had that. Our player of the game hopefully coming up here momentarily. And the player of the game brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services. And we are going to give it to the starting pitcher. We're going to give that one to the starting pitcher. We'll take a break. We're going to be back with our player of the game after this at yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Welcome back on the post-game show here at Your Live Event. There we go. Welcome back to the post-game here at yourliveevent.com. where it's time now for our player of the game. Your player of the game brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services. Focused on ag, focused on you. Find an agent at agcountry.com. We are going to give our player of the game, and deservedly so. He went the distance today for LaMoure, and LaMoure able to come out with a win. It's Mason Work, and congrats on the win today, this afternoon.
Thank you.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, it was a back-and-forth game, a tight game, pretty much like everyone expected it was going to be, and it kind of played out that way. What was kind of the difference for you guys?
If I just attacked early and if our defense made plays, I knew we were going to win, and if we hit the ball, then we were going to win because we're a good hitting team.
Yeah, very good hitting team and a very good late-inning hitting team because I think this is the second time in a row you did that because you had to do that against Renville County to get to this game, and now you're into the winner's bracket against Thompson.
Yeah, that was clutch of Blaze and Colby to hit those balls and then them to score.
Boy, and a kind of a stroke of luck for you. You're at 119. You're able to face an extra batter and get it. To basically finish the game.
Yeah, that was good. I didn't even realize until I looked up at the shot or the scoreboard. I just had to finish the game off.
All right. Well, congratulations, and congrats on getting into the winners bracket game against Thompson tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. That is our player of the game. It's Mason Workin, our player of the game, brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services. Time to talk with Coach J.R. Thielgis. Congratulations, Coach. Another come-from-behind win for you guys.
Yeah, what the heck. A few more gray hairs on the head, and but we're moving on, and couldn't be happier for the guys. And 2 wins at the state tournament's a pretty big deal. So we're not done yet. So we know we're playing Monday. So I guess we got to stay in our hotel a few more nights.
All right. You got down early. What was the message to the boys when Park River got a run right away?
Well, I didn't have to say anything. These guys, they know what's at stake here. We've been down before, yesterday, for example, and just kept battling, get good at bats, and eventually the ball's going to drop in the gap.
I think we talked about it in the pregame as well. You're getting production from the top of your batting order, and they came through again for you.
Yeah, Owen and Mason had pretty good hitting games. I'd like to get Gunner going a little bit more here as our leadoff guy, but they're doing their job and doing what they're supposed to do.
Talking with Mason, your starting pitcher, you went the distance, and he kept you in the game when he had to, and then he was able to finish it off.
That's kind of been Mason's style all year long. He got in a lot of 2-0 counts today, which was tough for him to, battle out of. But, boy, I don't know how many runners they left on base, but it must have been quite a few. And that's a hats off to Mason for digging down deep and making a pitch when he had to make a pitch.
Yeah, and the work continues from here. You got Thompson coming up tomorrow, but we'll let you celebrate this one, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Appreciate you joining us on the postgame, okay?
All right, I appreciate everything you guys do, and, they don't get any easier from here.
All right, good enough. That is LaMoure head coach J.R. Thiel. Just as we continue on the postgame, we're going to wrap it up with some individual statistics right after this at yourliveevent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Real good Northeast North Dakota. Welcome to Park River. With businesses, recreation, parks, organizations, churches, education, and more, Park River, North Dakota welcomes you. Visit, make Park River your home. Come anytime, come often. There's something for everyone in Park River, North Dakota.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescription requests more convenient. With school just around the corner, let LaMoure Drugstore help you check out your supply list. And don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com. That's LaMoureDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams and go LaMoure Babe Ruth.
All right, welcome back to North Star Co-op Field here, where LaMoure has defeated Park River by a score of 5-2. They advance into the winners bracket game coming up tomorrow. That will be the third game of the day, as LaMoure will take on Thompson. And again, that'll be the third game of the day. Park River will drop down. They will play in the elimination bracket. They will play the first game tomorrow at 10:30 when they take on Langdon. Some individual stats here. Again, some great hitting for LaMoure in the win. Blaze Isaacson was 1 for 3. He had an RBI. Colby Theelgis was 2 for 3. He had an RBI. Owen Lesko was also 2 for 3, as was Mason Workin, also 2 for 3. And Logan Potts had an RBI groundout in the contest. For Park River, Tucker Amdahl with a couple of RBIs. And runs scored by James Larson in the first, and Torrin Beneda, that was in the fourth inning. But it's LaMoure that comes out with a win by a score of 5-2, and they advance, and they will take on Thompson tomorrow in the third game. We'll set you up here as far as our broadcasts tomorrow. We'll have 4 more games. Park River will take on Langdon at 10:30. That'll be the first game of the day tomorrow. That will be followed up by Renville County going up against the LAW Rattlers. And the winners of those 2 games will play in the fourth game tomorrow. The third game will be a winners bracket game. Thompson will take on LaMoure. And we will have the fourth game, the winners of the elimination games early on Sunday morning. We'll have that fourth game as well right here at yourliveevent.com. So we have got the brackets all set up and ready to go, and that is going to conclude our coverage here of the 2025 North Dakota State Class B American Legion Baseball Tournament here at Park River, North Dakota, at North Star Co-op Field. And for Brady Siebels, I'm John Michael, signing off from Park River. We'll talk to you again bright and early tomorrow at yourliveevent.com.